As part of our plan to bring back jobs, we're going to lower taxes on American businesses from 35% to 15%. That means more companies opening up their doors in New Mexico. This place will be hot as a pistol, I promise you that. Be hot as a pistol. We're going to massively cut taxes for the middle class. The middle class family in New Mexico with 2 children will get approximately a 35% tax cut. Hillary Clinton, on the other hand, is going to raise your taxes by almost 50%. And think of this, we're the highest taxed nation in the world. And she wants to raise you, that's a really good idea, raise taxes, go ahead. We're going to lower your taxes big. We will also unleash your vast energy resources in New Mexico to bring jobs, wealth, and higher wages to your state. We will become a rich nation again. And New Mexico will become a very, very rich state. That's okay. But to be a rich country, we must also be a safe country. Violent crime increased 53% in Albuquerque last year. Did you know that? 53%. What's going on out there? What's happening? 53%? That's a lot. Why? Why? I'll tell you a big portion of it, but honestly, without having studied it greatly, I know the 53% number, you know the number, drugs pouring into New Mexico. So we're going to stop that. So don't worry, we're going to build the wall. Don't worry about it. We're going to build the wall. We're going to build the wall. And Mexico's going to pay for the wall, and they'll be happy to do it. We have to stop the drugs from pouring into our country and poisoning our youth and poisoning everybody else. I'm going to support our local and federal law enforcement officials in order to reduce violent crime in New Mexico. That's a big increase, 53%. That's about as big as I've heard. That's a big increase. Every family in New Mexico has the right to live in safety and in peace. You have that right. But Hillary Clinton also wants a 550% increase in Syrian refugees coming into our country. Hillary's refugee plan means generations of terrorism, extremism, and radicalism spreading into your schools and into your communities. When we win, we will suspend the Syrian refugee program. We have no choice. And we will keep radical Islamic terrorists the hell out of our country. We have no choice. A Trump administration will also secure and defend the borders of the United States. As I said, we will build the wall. Mexico will pay for the wall. They'll be very happy to do it. Mexico's making a fortune off the United States. We have tremendous trade deficits with Mexico. They'll be very happy to pay for the wall. Trust me. Just rely on me. Do you think I can do it, folks? Rely on me. Rely on me. And we're going to have a great relationship with Mexico, by the way, but it's got to be a fair relationship. You know, right now we have a one-lane highway going into Mexico. They've got our jobs, they've got our factories, they've got our money, they've got everything. You know what we have? Drugs and unemployment. We've received the first ever endorsement from ICE and from the Border Patrol officers. Big endorsement. They've never endorsed a presidential candidate before. And these are great people that want to do their jobs. You know, it'd be much easier working for Obama or working for crooked Hillary. Because, frankly, when you're working for Hillary, she wants to let people just pour in. You could have 650 million people pour in, and we do nothing about it. Think of it. That's what could happen. You triple the size of our country in 1 week. Once you lose control of your borders, you have no country, folks. You just have no. And we want people to come into our country. Just so you know, I want people to come in. And some should come in through merit, the merit system. There's nothing wrong. But we're going to have big, beautiful doors in the wall. And we're going to have people come into our country, but they're going to come in legally, right? Legally. We want them to come in. We need people to come in. Hillary has pledged open borders. The immigration officers warned that Hillary's plan is, quote, the most radical immigration proposal ever put forward, because it's just open. The immigration officers also warned that Hillary's radical plan would result in the loss, think of this, of thousands of innocent American lives and an uncontrollable flood of illegal immigrants across the border, taking jobs, and crime would be rampant. As we speak, we are in the middle of an unprecedented crisis on our southern border. The agents on the ground say it's the worst they've ever seen, and that the American people aren't being told the truth about what's happening. But you people know the truth because you're here. People, drugs, and cartels are pouring across the border. This crisis is putting enormous stress on your schools, your hospitals, your jobs, and your wages. You know that. Do you know that? I mean, everybody knows that. Low-income Hispanic Americans are often those hurt the most by illegal immigration, which people are really now seeing. And we're doing so great with the Latino vote, with the Hispanic vote. We are doing it. You know, it just came out. There was a story. I was just given the Bay of Pigs Association, Cuban, just gave me, in Miami, the award, the great award, an unbelievable award, just 2 days ago. And they just did a big story in Florida because we're doing unbelievable. The lines are 4 blocks long. They've never seen anything like it. And everyone's talking about, you know, Trump is getting the Hispanic vote. What's going on? I knew that. I knew that. I knew it. Because people that are here, Latinos, Hispanics, people that are here, you want your house, you want your job, you want all of these things, and you want security and safety. I mean, I understand that. But the Cubans gave me their most coveted award, and it was a great honor, I will tell you that, and we're doing fantastically. I will protect jobs for Hispanics and for the Hispanic American community in New Mexico. When I become president, we will keep the cartels and the gang members out of New Mexico. We're sending them back. And we will protect the jobs and security of every worker in your state. We're here to protect. We're here to bring jobs in so you have plenty of choice and lots of money. We will also repeal Obama-Clinton defense sequester, rebuild our badly depleted military, and take care of our incredible veterans. How many veterans are here right now? How many veterans? A lot of veterans. Our veterans have not been treated right. Do you know that we have 22 suicides a day among the veteran community? 22 said, we love you too. I don't know, that guy sounds pretty rough. He loves me. He sounds very rough, but I still love him. He's obviously are you a veteran? Yes, right? Yes? He's a veteran. We're going to take care of our veterans. They haven't been taken care of. But think of it, 22 suicides a day. You know, there are two numbers that stick out. 22 suicides a day you would think is not something that is even thinkable, right? And the other is when you have 70,000 factories that have left our country, and you go, those two numbers, I thought that was a typo. And the 22 suicides a day, I had to check, I had to say, is that possible? But the waits are so long to see a doctor, sometimes 2 weeks, but you wait 4, 5, 6 days to see a doctor, and a little prescription, a little procedure could save your life. And these are our veterans. These are the greatest people in our country. We're going to take care of our veterans for the first time because they have not been taken care of. There was a story